And what about motivate? You mentioned that you know, incredibly motivated, both inside of work and outside. Because obviously, you've got a very successful business. Go to the gym pretty much every day. You keep everything going. What's the real kind of underpinning values that you've got of keeping it going? How do you keep yourself motivated to do it?
You know, someone asked me this the other day. I've always struggled to sleep.
Right.
And I read something the other day, and it said, if you struggle to sleep, it's because you're that excited. Not all the time, but if you struggle to sleep, it's because you're excited for the venture tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've always just struggled to sleep because I'm that buzzing to wake up and just crack on and smash it. And in terms of my own internal motivations, I think a big thing of why I'm so driven is because of what happened with my brother, and just trying to, take the negative thoughts, from a negative situation, trying to find the positives and use them to motivate not only myself but to motivate other people. And I get the biggest key factor is whatever I can do throughout the day that keeps me motivated is trying to get the best out of other people and trying to help other people. And obviously it's not all about money, but if you can make a few quid along the way and enjoy yourself and provide for your family. Again, for me, I got paid myself a dividend the other day, and the first thing I did was, right, come on, I got my girlfriend some flowers and we had some food, and I just like to provide and spend it on other people, because not only does it make them feel good, it makes
you get a kick. Yeah. And what about on the flip side of that then? So people who are potentially struggling with their motivation, whether there's something going on with their home life, or there's genuinely something that's making them struggle. Because I'm sure you'll admit, obviously motivation is there. Not all the time, most of the time, but
it's hard to stay motivated 100% of the time. It's not realistic.
What do you do to turn it around? So if someone's listening that might be struggling to actually kind of, I don't know, might be struggling with something in work, or might be something struggling outside of work, just to get themselves up for it, what's kind of one of the things that you do? So
for me, if someone's struggling with motivation, is sit down and write down the things that you enjoy. Because generally when you want to be motivated to do something, you're motivated to do something you enjoy. And whether it helps you in the business or it just helps you in your own personal life. So for me, right, think about, what do I really enjoy doing in life? What do I get a kick out of it? And focus your attention on that one particular thing. Obviously within reason, everyone enjoys watching TV, but it's not the most motivating thing. But for example, if I was speaking to a kid the other day, it was on about setting yourself goals and targets. He said, I just feel really demotivated right now. I said, well, what do you love doing? What do you want to do when you're older? I said, I want to be a footballer. I said, right, well, break down your goal. You want to be a footballer, but that's like, everyone wants to be a footballer. What's going to break you apart from the rest? Break it down. And then setting yourself a goal. So let's say in a year's time, I want to be the top goal scorer within my football team. I then want to get scouted for Barnsley or whatever. So break that down. What can I do every day? Right, I need to get fitter. Right, I know now that I've got to get fitter for football. So I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to go for a run. That's what you need to do. So you wake up in the morning, you go for a run. Not only does it make you feel better, you're getting fitter, you're then working towards your goal. That's how I'd break it down. It's the same as a business goal, isn't it? Because you've got the overarching goal of whatever turnover or whatever growth, or it doesn't necessarily have to be growth. It could be consistently operating at the same level that you're at, but just doing it more efficiently. But you don't just go into business and go, I'm just going to become more efficient. There's steps along the way that you've got to achieve before you then get to your overarching goal, which would be, whatever that agreed goal actually is. So the fundamentals can be taken from business, and implemented into everyday life, can't they?
I think it's like, it's just, we've all alluded to the fact of money, and that's the reason why you either run a business or you have a job. It's to give you the money, but it's not money for the money's sake. It's what's that going to bring you? What you're going to be able to do with it? And I think you have to sort of like sometimes flip that on its head and look back at it. And I think your approach to that's good in terms of what do you enjoy doing? Because if you focus on things you enjoy doing, and then you link them into whatever business or personal goals are, then you're going to be more likely to be successful at it.
100%.
I'm just going to close off, Tom. What's next? What's your plans for the remainder of the year? You mentioned that you've got your ISO 9001 audit. Good luck with that. Obviously, we've helped you hopefully achieve that by the time this goes out. But what's next on the radar? What's your plans?
So for us, being in education, the summer is the busiest time of the year, as all schools tend to order for new projects, new installations, new builds, all for the beginning of September. So for my focus now over the next 3 months is get the orders in for the summer, but then obviously get the furniture out the door, because it's a very stressful few months. I remember last summer, I was working up in Newcastle. I got up at 6, got the lads, went up to Newcastle, did a full day on site. And then I was reversing a van, and I was getting about 6 phone calls in a minute. When I was trying to reverse the van, and it was just...
I think I was one of them, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were, yeah. Where's my desk?
Yeah. You're like, I'm in Newcastle.
Long story short, the next 3 months is a big part of our year for the company. But then also, I've got the YouTube channel which started for Tom's Talks. So I'm going to Ibiza on Friday. Bit of business, bit of pleasure. I'm hoping that'll really take off, and again, it's just another platform to help people. So that's my focus for the next few months.
Tom, great to have you.
Thank you.
I think it's been great to obviously just listen to about the stories that you've got, both inside of work, both outside, the ambition for the business, and just listening to kind of the tips that you can give and certain things that you've done to get to the position where you're at. Hopefully you found it great to come down and have a chat with us. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And if anyone does want to kind of listen to Tom's talks or have a look at some of the clothing lines, what's the websites for both? Yeah,
so the Instagram handle for Tommy's, the clothing brand, is @Tommy's Clothing. For the Instagram for Tom's Talks is @toms.talks_. The website is www.tommys.store, and then the website for Tom's Talks is www.toms-talks.co.uk.
And we'll only charge you 5% commission from anybody. Put code DOM10 in and then you'll get some more. Cheers.
Some free stuff out.
Cheers, Tom.
No, thank you very much.
Thanks for listening to Biz 15. Hopefully you found that insightful. These kind of conversations that we've had today is everything that we eat, breathe and sleep with our clients. If you want to find out more about us, log on to our Instagram page, which is Brook Consult, or onto our LinkedIn page, which is Brook Corporate Developments, or finally our website, www.brookconsult.co.uk.